Today we're going to look at how to manage the settings of the course. When you first enter your T-Learn course, you will be given a default template that looks pretty much like this one. It will be set up in the weekly outline format with all the individual blocks that highlight the weeks that are available for adding content. Sometimes you may not need the default template to look exactly like this. Oftentimes, organizations, committees, and others who use this in a non-classroom format may only need one content block, like the very first one here. Instead of being filled with all the other blocks and being unused, we can remove them. So let's get started. In the Settings block, let's click Edit Settings. From the Settings menu, there is a series of settings that are available to you to be checked and changed, but most of them for the average user will be left in default. Here you can add a summary of the course that you want to display when people are looking at the main list of courses. This is optional. Down below are a couple of settings that we're interested in changing. The weekly format is the standard format that's given to you when you first get your course. However, most people prefer the topics format. Below, you can choose how many weeks or topics you need to display. For committees or organizations, changing it to 1 or 2 is appropriate. If you're using the weekly format to follow a syllabus outline, then setting the course start date will set how the different content blocks will be divided by weeks. In the old version, courses were automatically not available to students. They appeared with a gray link, but at the new version, they are turned on by default. So let's make this course unavailable for now until we are ready to share with our students. A new feature in this version of T-Learn is student progress. Here we can control completion tracking. We will talk more about this in another video, but for now we'll disable this feature. Most of the other settings can be left in default. There's no need to really change them, but if you like, you may. Down at the bottom, click Save Changes. This will save all the changes we just made. You will notice that all the content blocks that were added by default have been removed. If I needed to add more, I could just go back to the settings to adjust that. Or I could turn editing on and use the plus or minus to add or remove a topic. This is a new feature in the new version of T-Learn. If you have any questions, please contact me. Thanks.